Hi everyone, I am using the Lightseers Tarot for our reading today. I thought I would come in as we're on this auspicious 11-11-11 gateway, which has been so powerful. The light that's been coming through is coming through from the 12th dimension and higher. And as I was meditating at 11-11, I saw columns of light coming down, and within the columns of light, within this corridor of light that was coming from the higher dimensions into our reality and through our crowns, there were angels, archangels, ascended masters, galactic masters of light, beings of light, all lining up through these gateways, assisting us through the dimensions into the higher dimensions. So immense healing today, and with such light coming in, it can bring up our shadow. Parts of us still in need of healing, and we may feel that we've done that healing, but some of the residue still coming up today. So any kind of fears, anxieties coming up, and this is coming from our ancestral wound. This weekend is of remembrance, remembering our ancestors and everything that they went through to ensure we were delivered here safely at this time and space. The remembrance of Atlantis and Lemuria, of where we have originated, the remembrance and the intelligence and the wisdom from those higher realms coming in to help us alchemize our ancestral wounds of war, alchemizing those war codes that have been programmed into us, that cause conflict, that cause separation and polarity and power over. Lots of alchemizing today, lots of ancestral wound healing today, and we're healing it with love, and we're healing it with gratitude and peace for everything our ancestors went through, so that we are here at this time. Our spirit, our souls are here at this time, anchoring this light guiding us back home into the higher dimensions, all the while alchemizing what our ancestors went through to get us here, and honouring that. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. There we have the Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles, I nearly said particles, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. And then beneath the pack we have the Four of Wands. I did wonder if that card would come out today. The Justice card, and strangely enough we have the Death card, but it's not out of this deck, it's out of the Wandering Star, which is so strange. So obviously this card is wanting to come out. So we have the Three of Swords, and this is heartache. So today, honouring our hearts, the challenges, the grief, the the pains that we have gone through, that our hearts have endured. Not just ours, but our ancestors. And once we feel this, and there's alchemizations going on in our heart centers, in our hearts, healing, profound healing occurring today. Cellular memory that's trapped in our hearts, that we may project into a certain area of our life, but it's coming from lifetimes. So today there is immense healing of our hearts, and you can see there she's in despair. So every lifetime that we have felt this despair, this pain, this suffering, all the pain our ancestors have felt as they went through the war times and everything that they faced, that is here, that we have come to alchemize and to heal for them because of the love we have for them. So an alchemization of love occurring in our hearts. And then we have the King of Pentacles, and this is the card of manifestation of King Solomon, of looking how far we've come, looking at everything our ancestors have achieved to bring us here at this time. We are their prayers. We are the spirit that they were the portal from which we have all come into this time and space to receive this alchemization, this downpouring of infinite and eternal light of love and expansion. So we are here, and this is the King Solomon of the tarot. He's alchemized all that cheap metal into gold. We've gone through the challenges and gained immense wisdom from everything that we've gone through, which is our divine abundance. We are tapping into the higher realms now, receiving the wisdom. And today has been a downpouring of light codes, of the language of light, of divine intelligence and spiritual upgrades and spiritual activations that are awakening us and awakening our gifts. And this is our fortune, this is our prosperity. And we're moving away now from the past into that horizon, putting down the heaviness of the past, putting down the pains of the past, taking the wisdom, seeing the sacredness of where we've come from our ancestors and from the higher realms. We're here connected at our heart chakras as we're traveling through this 11-11-11 gateway, moving into a new horizon. And Mercury moved into Sagittarius yesterday, which is brings through an energy of breaking through the surface. So Mercury's been in Scorpio, going deep down, connecting to the lowest vibration of us bringing through those messages, and as we've listened to those thoughts and those emotions that have kept us in that cycle of suffering, we've been alchemizing and changing our communication with ourselves and with everyone around us. So untangling ourselves from the suffering, and now are able to walk into that new horizon as Mercury, the magician of the tarot, has broke through the surface into the higher consciousness now. So a wonderful time, a powerful shift is occurring within us. And then the base of the pack, we have the Four of Wands, the 1111 gateway, and this card presents itself. I absolutely love this card. It's one of joy. So we've alchemized the pain, focused on the joy. We've let go of things that were weighing heavy upon us and stepped into things that are light and joyful. So we're alchemizing the heaviness with light, bringing us through this 11-11-11 gateway into celebration, into happiness. So this card is the 11-11 gateway, coming through to tell us we're on our right path. We're moving through this tunnel, this vortex of heavenly light. And it's a time of it's a time of divine creation, but it's a time of celebration. Then we have Justice, and this card is number 11, and we're on the 11-11-11, the card of Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is in Libra. And so this wonderful energy of balance, of harmony, of karmic cycles healed, bringing us back into that balance. And when I see this card, I always have the vision of Mahat holding the scales, measuring our heart in one scale and in one side, and a feather, ostrich feather, in the other. And if our heart weighs heavier, it means that we come back because we have not. We've still got some lessons to learn. So bringing us into balance today, helping us to alchemize those lower karmic cycles that have not healed yet. So if they're coming to the surface, bring yourself into alignment. And then we have the Death card, the card of Scorpio, and the sun is in Scorpio. The moon, the new moon on Monday is in Scorpio. Mars is in Scorpio, and Mars and the sun are going to be conjunct on this new moon in Scorpio. So powerful energies there. So going back into our feelings. So there is an ending and a transformation occurring. So as we're moving through this powerful time, this powerful gateway, these pillars of the light that we're moving through, and each time we're moving through these pillars of light, we are receiving an activation. And from that activation, there is a quickening, it's like a lightning bolt coming into the core of our being, awakening us to remember who we are, where we've come from, with such love and gratitude, that we are spirit. Our soul has brought us into this time and space. It's far beyond anything our mind could ever envisage. And where we are where we are moving to. We're going back home into the higher dimensions. So there's a death and a rebirth occurring. The death of that old third vibrational self that was stuck in those cycles for lifetime after lifetime. We're starting to break free, we're starting to awaken, and we're starting to remember, which is creating a birth, a new beginning. So there's an ending today, an ending of everything that has created suffering in our lives. Remembering where we have come from with love, and alchemizing any pain that we may have there, for the suffering that our ancestors went through, to ensure that we have the lives that we do. Remembering them with love and alchemizing any sadness there. This is a time of healing our hearts so that we can travel through these gateways into the rebirth, into the new beginning. And you can see there the third eye opening. And once we start remembering who we truly are and how divinely loved we are, we awaken, our third eye opens, it activates, and we see the signs, synchronicities, we see the bigger picture, maybe not the whole picture, but we see things with clarity, and things start to make sense in a beautiful, beautiful way. And so I'll choose one now from Cal Gray. Ancestral realm. You can see the portal behind us to now. There's healing going on, ancestral healing of our wounds. This light is anointing our wounds from our ancestors, from our past lives. And just beautiful light coming in, assisting us now, which is all in divine order. And then we have one from Anna Starks. Celestial channel, and this is what we're opening up to. You can see there the portal around her. We're opening up to this celestial realm, this channel that's coming in through our chakras, activating our chakras, awakening us. So there's a powerful awakening. We are coming into this time of the rising of the Kundalini. Tomorrow is the festival of Diwali, which is the festival of light. So as we move through this today, we go into that beautiful festival tomorrow, and then into the new moon in Scorpio. So we're moving and traveling through this time, and each time we are letting go of the prison that we have kept ourselves in, that mental prison, as we let go and connect to the higher realms, that we become a celestial channel which is filled with love and healing. And I'll choose one from the gods, goddesses and angels as well, for some extra guidance and setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video. And how have you felt today? how has this energy affected you? Let me know, and know that you're not alone, that there's support, there's heavenly support all around us. And there we are, the goddess of compassion. So the goddess of compassion is helping us to be, is guiding us and bringing the healing through of compassion towards ourselves, for everything that we've been through, being compassionate, holding space for ourselves, holding sacred space for ourselves. And this is the goddess of compassion, helping us to feel the value of who we are, of the empowerment, bringing empowerment. So a powerful healing of compassion that's coming into our hearts. If we are here, we have chosen to be here to do the healing for our ancestors, to alchemize it so that our future generations don't go through the lack of self-belief and the lack of self-love that we all had to experience, to be able to show them self-love, self-belief, and to hold them and to love them exactly as they are, without any conditions. So this is the goddess of compassion coming through, bringing that compassion for ourselves and allowing it to just flow from our hearts into our reality. And I'll choose one also from the sacred medicine, while we're on such a powerful day. Feeling that compassion, and we have Kuan Yin there, the goddess of compassion, coming through, assisting us through bringing that compassion to every single essence of us, every single lifetime, healing us with that compassion so that we can come fully into this space and time. So Kuan Yin assisting us through this day. And then break addiction, a day of breaking addictions. So wherever we may find ourselves addicted to, those addictions are us escaping from emotions, so we stuff it down in whichever way we escape. We suppress our emotions and go into escapism. So today is one of breaking those addictions, whether it is thoughts, going back into the old thought forms, being addicted to a poor me, a victim, a martyr, whatever it may be, addicted to any substance, because once we become aware of the emotion and this light anoints it, the addiction is broken. So there's a powerful healing today of addictions from our ancestors coming through, addictions from our own escapism, because there's nothing for us to escape from. We are divine beings, and there is only love. So feel that energy coming through today as we walk through these 11, 11, 11 gateways, these pillars of light that are activating and activating us, bringing through that divine healing. Allow the emotions to surface. Acknowledge them. Acknowledge our addictions. And once we acknowledge them, they start to dissolve. So whatever we find ourselves addicted to, today is a day of surrendering them. Not even trying to find a solution or understand how they will be healed, just surrender them. Surrendering them. And as I'm speaking of addictions, Archangel Raphael stepping forward, talking to Archangel Raphael, feeling how those addictions make you feel or make us feel, because they create a feeling of imbalance, of unhealthiness. So allowing those feelings to arise and surrender them to Archangel Raphael for healing, because powerful healing is occurring today from the highest of the highest coming through. So you can see there, she's hold of a light. She's holding it up, surrendering to whatever it is. The same old feelings, the same old experiences, their addictions, because we keep putting ourselves in alignment to them. So they become an addiction. We don't realise it. It's the feelings we get addicted to. Every thought that we have of worry or anxiety creates a chemical release within our bodies of adrenaline and cortisol, and they are highly addictive. Our body feeds, has a rush from those emotions, from those chemicals. And we get addicted to that. We get addicted to drama. We get addicted to watching the news and the drama there. We get addicted to fear. It's acknowledging it and surrendering, bringing ourselves in this place of powerful healing this evening. And as we fall asleep, focusing on the reality we wish to live in. There's a death and a rebirth. There's an ending and beginning occurring. And we will all come through this time different, changed, lighter. And it will carry on. So it's a process that we are moving through. So I'm sending so much love and blessings, and 11, 11, 11 blessings of, may all your beautiful intentions and wishes be fulfilled in the most beautiful and magical ways. Thank you for listening. God bless. Thank you.